What's up, YouTube? You're watching Steel City MotoVlogs. I'm your host, Derrick T, and we're in for another ride. Today I got a chance to do a little bit of working and playing. I've been doing a lot of that lately, using the bike to get around town and see the clients that I need to see, and this day was no different. I was on my way to a destination probably about 40 minutes south of Pittsburgh in Canonsburg, PA, to go see one of the children that I work with there. And a couple things, this style video is going to be a little different, voicing it over, and the reason why, I believe I've learned a lesson. As you all know, I do most of my recording from the GoPro Hero 8 Black, and the one thing that I record in is 1080-60 all the time. And this day I decided to get fancy and creative, and I decided to record in 2.730, the 2.7K 30 settings. And when I got home, it looked great, the footage looked great, but the audio was absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. Could not use the audio at all. It was so disappointing that I actually thought I was going to have to rip my entire MotoVlog helmet setup apart and replace wires and rewire the entire helmet. And then I decided to do something. I decided to take another ride, another short one, and I put the camera from 2.7K back to 1080, and I did another ride, and it came out perfect. So lesson learned. YouTube is going to condense whatever footage you record in a 1080 anyway. So I won't be recording anything above 1080-60 from now on. That's for sure. I almost ripped my entire MotoVlog helmet apart when all I had to do was reset my camera settings, which was really easy to do. So lesson learned, and I'll continue voicing this one over because the footage is still good. I just hate that the original audio was not very good. So I've actually had to watch this video several times and listen to what I was talking about, and I'm going to kind of try to recreate what I was talking about that day. One thing that I am excited about is the first camp out video coming to the channel is going to be shot this weekend. As a matter of fact, I have the campsite already reserved, and I have all the supplies, and of course you've seen the trailer. It's ready to go, and this is it. I remember a few months back not having the trailer and kind of still putting my nickels and dimes together for that, and I went on and reserved the campsite ahead of time and thinking to myself, man, that's a long time from now, but it's actually coming up in a couple days. Now the actual video itself, you probably won't see that for a little while, just because I have so many videos that are queued out ahead of it. So that and the fact that the event hasn't even happened yet. But be on the lookout, and I'd say about the middle of May for moto camping, Steel City MotoVlogs style. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, but that's going to be coming up, and I'm kind of excited about that. In other news, I did a video. Here it is on your screen right here. I believe this was this one, where I was on my way to my brother's house to help him put some lights on his bike. And I told you on the way home, he didn't really want me to film his bike while it was still in pieces and he had some things going on. Well, since then, I got a little sneak preview of the bike in its completed form. So let me take you to this clip very quickly.
I think she's ready, bro. I think she's ready. I'm blinking. I'm lit up. May not be loud, but folk are gonna see me, bro. Yeah, she ready. Got all kinds of colors too. Let me see, she's blinking. Stop blinking. She green. white, she red, she blue, she purple, she green, and she's blinking.
There's definitely a different feeling when you do something to your bike and when you do something to somebody else's bike. I'm really glad that that situation worked out and I was able to help my brother out and get the lights that he wanted on there without any hiccups, any problems, or anything like that. Came out great on the very first try. I've done it on my bike several times now, and I guess if I mess up my own bike, that's one thing, but if you mess up somebody else's bike, it's a little different. So I'm really glad that it worked out. One thing I'm going to do probably sooner than later is to get a new windshield on the bike. I think I've kind of resolved myself to doing that. I see one that I want. It's on the CycleMax website. Here's a picture of it right here on your screen. I like this one because it's adjustable. You can move it up and down for different styles of riding. For me, I think that's going to be really good, particularly when you ride in the rain. The windshield that I have now, while I love it, I always have since I got the bike. It was one of the first things I did was I replaced the windshield and with the one that's on there right now. And that one has offered me awesome protection from the elements. I don't get any of that wind at all. I don't feel like, when I've been riding for a long time, I don't feel like I've been beat up by the wind. So I really do like that about my windshield. Two things that I don't like about it. Number one is the wind gusts. Sometimes it can really be a fight against the wind, and I don't like that. The second thing is that in the rain, water tends to beat up on the windshield, but it doesn't blow off of the windshield. And so I've been through some pretty scary places where I was riding with some people and I was in the rain and I couldn't see. And I kept on trying to communicate that I can't see, I can't see, I can't see. But, you know, I kind of was at the mercy of riding with other people, which kind of is another reason why I really like riding solo. But nonetheless, I think that having the shorter windshield that you can see over will help out during those rainier rides. So I really believe that the new windshield is going to be the way to go, and this is the one here. It's on the CycleMax website if you're interested in it at all. And no, CycleMax didn't pay me to advertise that particular product. I just thought I'd show you what one of my upcoming plans are for improvements to the bike. All right, you all, I believe this is going to be a good place to bring this one to a close for today. It's a little bit shorter than normal, but that's okay too. There actually is a lot more footage from this ride. I mean, a lot more footage. So you're probably going to see more of this footage in another video. I'll probably do 2 or 3 out of the clips that I recorded. And coming up on the channel, stay tuned. Be looking for a video on my video making process. While I'm talking about video clips and everything else, I'm going to do actually a screen share and show you exactly what I do. And this is probably more for the actual motovloggers more than it is for people who are watching for entertainment value. I actually will probably do a how-to video on how I put my videos together. I did get a request about that. So we're going to end it right here for now. Hey, if you like the channel, I'd really appreciate it if you haven't already, if you'd go on and subscribe. And until next time, I'm Derrick T. You're watching Steel City MotoVlogs. You all be safe out there. Take care.